And so Pupunin wisely ran away for dear life.
Wise? Who wise now? You useless idiot! Why can Pupunin not even die properly? What if they ask Banner to repay money?
Huh? Die? Repay who?
None of your business. Anyway, tell me where Rex and Blade went.
Rex, Titan, and friends ran away. Went to south of Cyclus Sea. After that, Banner know as much as Pupunin. Storm was very thick, so Pupunin...
Pupunin lose them, yes?
Yes, but...
And then run away like coward?
Yes, but...
Banner not wanting feeble excuses of Pupunin! Just get back here! You got lot of work to do! Even pricey insurance Banner take out on Maelstrom go to waste. Still, how interesting. Heading southward from Cyclus Sea. In current season, that likely take them to Gormont. You, girl, get Consul Dougal on the line, immediately!
Yes, sir. One moment, please.
Why, if it isn't Chairman Banner! What an unexpected pleasure! May I just say that I admire how you rebranded those broken core crystals? And selling them onto the dunderheads back in Morardain. Absolutely sublime!
Banner did not call to hear pointless flattery. And blabbering about core crystals on unsecured line? Is Dougal some kind of idiot? What if Indol tap our communication?
Oh, of course. I'm very sorry.
Man, forget it. We got bigger fishes to fry.
Oh? What's going on?
Listen up.
Pyra?
Oh, thank goodness. You aren't injured at all, are you?
No, I'm fine, I guess. Where?
I'm not certain. We seem to have washed up on a Titan of some kind.
A Titan? Where's Gramps? And Nia? We gotta find them. They can't be far.
Okay.
I gotta say, this would be a great view to wake up to. No, I'm not talking about Pyra. I mean, just the lovely scenery we have out here in the Forgotten Wastes. Hey, but welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we met Pyra and became our driver finally. At this point in the game, our Junk Sword has been changed to the Aegis Sword. In addition, we have gained Rolling Smash as our fourth and final art. You'll have a total of 4 arts for every type of weapon you have. We'll be getting other weapons later. And so it is nice to have. Rolling Smash is actually quite good. It kind of depends on which ones you want. Generally, this is kind of a setup you'll end up wanting. The order doesn't matter with an asterisk. It matters because of stuff like Rapid Attack. But, yeah. In addition, we can start taking a look at Pyra.
My usefulness has increased.
First of all, every so often you want to check here because this is the Blades Affinity chart. Blade Affinity charts are, as you can see, very different from your human affinity charts. Going over everything, on the left side in red we have our specials. These correlate to your your level 1, your level 2, and your level 3 special. There is no extra bonus from the level 4, but if I recall, I think level 4 takes bonuses off of level 3. And unfortunately, it does not actually say on here exactly what the strength of each thing does, what each special does. So, if we were to go into that, just give me a moment because I kind of forgot to prep this beforehand. This is one of the more annoying things that it doesn't show you exactly what these are capable of. But starting off with Flame Nova, you're level 1. Flame Nova, as it goes up in level, it starts off with, I believe it goes up, just every so often. It starts off with a damage ratio of 300. Then at level 2, goes to 360, 420, 480, and 540. In addition, when you have, I believe is when you have fully maxed out the affinity chart, it will get a small bonus to 576. In addition, it does extra damage to beasts, as we can see on here. 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 extra damage ratio. Our next one up is Prominence Revolt. Prominence Revolt does a 400 to 630, so it's 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, and 638 when you have fully gotten everything. In addition, does extra damage to toppled enemies by 100, you can see there, goes up by 10 each until the final level where it goes up even higher. Blazing End, you're level 3, 500, 850, keep going on the wrong order of this. 500, 570, 640, 710, 780, 850. Increased crit damage by 25, 40, 55, 70, 85. And what we can't see on here is Burning Sword, our level 4. Okay, never mind. Now, Burning Sword actually just, they do not upgrade. Burning Sword has a damage ratio of 1150 and will always pierce through guards. It means you cannot guard. Now, I was about to say pierce through defense, but no. You'll also have a bunch of different skills. These skills here are just kind of base things that you have with your overall people, your overall blades. I'm good at words. Purifying Flame will have a chance to defeat a foe when it's on low health. That is not a boss. Resplendence will increase your damage from blade combos, and Flaming Edge will increase your critical damage. These are just passive effects that you will always have, but that's also a good point to notice the blade arts. I think I call them blade skills. These are more blade skills, but blade arts are just kind of again, those are the things that kind of just randomly happen. Pyra has access to Accuracy Up and Arts Plus, which will increase the power of the next driver art. Finally down here, we have our field skills. Every blade will have a certain number of field skills that they can do, which provide a number of different effects. Fire Mastery will allow you to clear different things regarded to fire. Focus is kind of just a generalist thing. Not too many people have focus, so it's a useful one to have. And cooking is a bit of a weird one. We're not going to have access to anything with cooking for a little while, but still. Lots of talking on for one day. The tutorial system in this game is notoriously quite garbage.
Okay,
just gonna put it simply, but yeah. The next thing that I want to mention, we could... Can you... Thank you. Is we can see that there's a little blue line between Pyra and Rex. That is our affinity. Basically, as you boost up your... Am I forgetting that? Oh my god, why can I not remember what the effects are? Oh, nice. Alright, there we saw a item with a purple rarity. That just means that, well, sometimes you'll have rare drops. Every type of item has its own thing, but then 3 levels of it, just depending on your different rarity.
Our emotions are in tune, Rex.
I like your attitude.
Oh, sorry, that's what I figured it was. I think I'm mistaken. I mistook affinity for trust.
Really?
I can kind of understand why.
Next one, just you wait.
I'm here to fight you. As I get to this. As the affinity goes higher, you just kind of get things a little bit better overall. So, you know, as you go on, you'll be able to get stronger versions of your specials. You'll get higher crit rate, you'll get higher art recharge, extra special damage just in general, movement speed up. The possibility of your blade arts activating goes up. Kind of just overall, good thing to have. The way that you keep your affinity up and gain your affinity is just by being in close proximity to your blade. It kind of just goes on over time. Once you see it at yellow, that means you are at max affinity. It generally just kind of starts off a little bit slow, but doesn't take terribly long to get to a point of needing to be up. Doesn't take yeah, I fumble over my words so often. Doesn't take terribly long to get up to the max level. So that's something you don't really have to worry about all too much. But we'll head on in towards the body of Gramps.
It is good to see you uninjured, Rex.
How awful.
Hold on. I should have some herbs.
You are kind, but no amount of human medicine would suffice.
But
Weep not, my boy. This is my fate.
I can't help it. Can I?
No parting is forever. We will surely meet again when the flow of the ether will set. The days with you were the best I ever had. Until we meet again, Rex.
Gramps. Gramps. Gramps.
I told you not to cry, didn't I, Rex? Rex? Rex?
Gramps.
Rex!
What? Gramps? How is that?
It can't be.
Use your eyes. Don't you recognize me?
Well, not really, no.
I am so confused right now.
So you see, by maximizing cellular regeneration to retain all vital bodily functions, I seem to have reverted to a larval stage.
Well, that's quite handy. Must be nice to be a Titan.
This isn't something just any old Titan can do. Only one so advanced as myself. Rex, are you angry?
I'm not. It's more that I didn't want you to see me blubbering like a baby.
Oh, it's okay to be angry.
So, when will you be back to your old self?
Good question. No more than 300 years.
300 years? I'll be long dead by then.
I suppose that's true.
But what about my house? Do I have to live in the streets?
Perhaps this is an opportunity to fly the nest.
You mean pay rent?
Miser boots.
It's a massive extra expense. Still. Glad you're okay, Gramps. Oh, shoot. We can't stand around all day. We have to find Nia.
Nia? You mean that driver and her blade from before?
Yeah. They kind of saved our lives.
I do hope they're all right.
Gramps, do you remember anything?
I remember crashing through many trees before landing here. They probably fell off then.
That's not a whole lot to go on.
Perhaps we would have some luck following the trail of broken trees.
Good thinking, Pyra. Let's go.
By the way, Rex, is that a core crystal I see shining on your chest? Just what happened to you?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we need to find Nia.
Oh, now this makes a nice change.
Well, that was, it was heartbreaking while it lasted, I guess. I mean, I feel like it definitely would have a bit of a better effect if we knew Gramps for a little bit longer. I mean, not that we haven't known him for, like, a short amount of time, but we also haven't really known him for a long amount of time, and yeah. Whole bunch of stuff like that. Something that is generally kind of useful to know is just kind of getting used to your different types of enemies. You can generally tell what an enemy might be capable of just by kind of getting used to them. Right there I could kind of also talk about something else. The reason I mention this is because bunnets are generally pretty easy. You can deal with them with little problem, unless they have clubs around their tails, which they will be aggressive after. Right here is a collection point. Collection points are scattered all throughout the world. You poke them, and they drop stuff. They do not show what they drop, which is a very unfortunate thing. And each individual item, or each individual collection spot, has a different value for what it can drop. It's not quite as random as the item orbs in Xenoblade 1. However, it is still a little bit annoying, especially with certain quests, where you'll have to gather a lot of a single type of material.
My thoughts exactly.
Just getting used to your enemies is something that is pretty nice to just overall do. Figure out what enemies you're good with, figure out what enemies might be weak to something, kind of learn their moveset. It's not something that's really easy to explain too well, but again, it's just kind of, you play through the game, you end up learning certain types of enemies. It's very helpful that the series does tend to have enemies that all remain on the, all the same types of enemies. Right here we'll get access to our first field check. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it's, I'm just going to call it a field check for now. There's some actual name for it that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Right there we can produce flame with Pyra's fire mastery level 1. Something that is especially notable for the field skills is that your blades don't automatically update. What I mean by that is, when we first got onto this episode, Pyra had a couple things open up for her. I believe it was these two. So, if we had not gone into the affinity menu, I should say, these would not have activated. We would not have the extra 5% chance on specials. We would not have the extra 24% damage on blade combos. And, well, if we discover 12 areas, which, that's another thing. If we discover 12 areas, this won't actually, we won't get Fire Mastery 2 until after we've done, we won't get Fire Mastery 2 until after we've finished off with the whole, I'm good with words. After we've opened up the affinity chart once again. There we go, took a while. But, I think that with us getting a little bit close to Nia, that'll do it for this time. And also me getting right at the time of recording, just about. But, that'll do it for this time. And next time, we should go and find Nia and Dromark. But until then, see you guys later.